Hello everyone and welcome back to S-Rank, the only home of video games and a summer of PS3. This month is almost over. Almost! Still got a couple weeks, including today, which we passed the halfway point last week and I didn't even realize it. But we're not quite done yet. Today we are playing Heavenly Sword, made by Ninja Theory. This is their, not debut title, but debut under the new name. That's right. Heavenly Sword, right here. Yep, I got it. I bought this copy of this game many years ago, like in the early PS4 generation, when some of these games started to get cheap to collect on PlayStation 3, and I picked up Heavenly Sword here because I don't know if I heard great things about it, but it was a Sony published game. It wasn't exclusive to the PlayStation 3, which at that point held a quality in my mind. And yeah, this was made by Ninja Theory, and the reason why I wanted to do this game today isn't just because it is an early title. I wanted to cover this game today, and I want to cover other Ninja Theory games as well in a separate video. Because Ninja Theory has gone through the ringer recently. They're being sold off by Microsoft. There was the whole Xbox reset, let's lay off 3,200 people, half now and half just nebulously over the course of the next 12 months. And in that as well was the announcement of spinning off some studios they purchased themselves. Double Fine Compulsion Games, I believe is the name of the South of Midnight studio, which I want to play that game. And then Ninja Theory, as well as the... what was that? What was that other studio? They made the zombie game. State of Decay. Those two studios, Ninja Theory and this other studio, are being purchased. At this time of recording, I don't think they've announced by whom. I imagine maybe Krafton. That's possible. It could be Embracer. I doubt it is, quite honestly, an EA Ubisoft Take-Two situation. It's got to be a smaller company. Regardless, I want to cover essentially all of the Ninja Theory games from Heavenly Sword onwards in a video that'll be coming out sometime later. I have literally sitting on my coffee table over there two still in their packages eBay purchases of Enslaved: Odyssey of the West and the DMC Devil May Cry reboot that Ninja Theory had developed. PS3 copies of both of those. I didn't own either of those games, although I own Enslaved on Steam, and I never touched it. But I have it there. But I'm gonna play the PS3 version, and also have Hellblade for PS4 and 5, and then Hellblade 2. I purchased that in a digital only, unfortunately. Some of these Microsoft games come into PlayStation are digital only, and that's really sad to me as someone that would like to have it on a shelf. But I purchased Hellblade 2 in like a summer sale or something like that on PlayStation. Anyway, all that said and done, while I feel, obviously for the studio avoiding having closed down, because that was the report, is that Microsoft, in addition to laying off potentially thousands of jobs, that they would be closing many studios. This was before they actually went public with that plan. At the time, like, yeah, okay, I can see them closing Ninja Theory down. They purchased Ninja Theory, I want to say in 2017, 2018, something like that, because Hellblade was a big success relative to the finances, the budget that cost that game. The original Hellblade, which obviously is a reference to this name, Heavenly Sword, was to their admittance, a AA title, but it sold better than that scope. It sold pretty well, and Microsoft bought it. I believe they were already in development on that game that I won't be covering, Bleeding Edge, because I just don't want to deal with a dead multiplayer game. But it's like a character action multiplayer thing, and Microsoft bought this company. Everyone's like, "Oh hell yeah, Ninja Theory!" And I remember that, and everyone's talking about Ninja Theory like it's like if someone bought Platinum, and that's a really shitty comparison. It's like someone bought Platinum or bought Bungie or bought Blizzard or bought, like, they're saying it on a tier of like, holy shit, they bought Ninja Theory. And I played this game a little bit back when I bought it in like 2015, something like that. And I remember hearing that no one liked that DMC, Devil May Cry reboot, that ran at 30 frames per second, and no one ever talked about Enslaved Odyssey to the West beyond like Andy Serkis motion captured, or maybe you also voiced a character in that game. And like, yeah, okay, it's Hellblade game, seems good, but maybe I'm wrong. Are there other games they made? No. There was a game they made before the name Ninja Theory on the original Xbox that no one even... I've never seen anyone mention. Maybe it was a hit back then, I don't know. No one ever mentions that. I'm sitting there watching these people talk about awesome Ninja Theory, that would a great get for Xbox, and it's mean to say, especially now, and I want to figure this out, but I'm sitting there going like, aren't they very mediocre? They don't make anything good. I don't think. They clearly can't make anything like that is Halo, Gears of War caliber, like, hell yes. But that was the gamble. Hellblade 2 would eventually come out, and it is, I don't know, but reviews at the time were like, yeah, this is a very cinematic experience, and it's short, and wow, it was a lot of time and money spent on making something that's like, blink and you'll miss it, like it just passes by the industry. They announced a third game, they just called it Senua, because it was called Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, the first one, and then the second one was Hellblade 2 Senua's Saga? I get Saga and Sacrifice mixed up, but I think I got that one correctly. I own them both. I'm going to be playing them both, not for this video, but again, for a future video that I want to do. That game comes and goes. They announced this third game called Senua, and they didn't realize that Microsoft had no plans to actually finish publishing this video game, seeing it all the way through, which is, very shitty. And I'm talking a lot about this game. I've probably faded out this music by now, and this audio over here. I've talked a lot about Ninja Theory as a pretense, a preamble, because I want to make sure all of these thoughts are on the record now, because when I go to make this video, I want to, for the Ninja Theory video I want to make, I want to see how my thoughts have maybe changed. I am expecting to decently enjoy the first Hellblade. I'm expecting to find Enslaved a bit interesting, and we're about to see about this one here. I don't think I'll like that DMC reboot at all. But who knows? Let's play Ninja Theory's debut, technically, title under their new name. This was published by Sony. It was published by PlayStation. I played this over a decade ago, only a little bit, and was disappointed and stopped playing it. But let's begin. Here we go. Okay, yep, it needs to update. That's fine. Some of these updates we've had for summer of PS3 this year have not been too long. It's the installs. We'll see if Heavenly Sword doesn't install. After I deleted that lair install, I never reinstalled. Did not boot that game back up. Lair was a game where I would love to see that game running on RPCS3, the PS3 emulator, just to see what like a true locked frame rate version of that game would look like. And we'll see about this game too, because I also don't remember this game being extremely performant. Here we go. Sony Computer Entertainment. My blue PS3 controller's battery is almost dead. I don't know. I have the one we used last week on standby. I should have just plugged this in. Havoc Physics. Okay. Heavenly Sword. No musical stinger here. That's our game. I like the logo. This character was in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, which I think also helped me assume that this game was more than it ended up being when I first played it. Push, please. Okay, yep. We need. It just is installing game data. There's no choice. Okay, well, they have their own custom status bar. They're not using the default PlayStation 3 system progress bar and text screen. Oh, Andy Serkis is in this game too. I'm reading this back of the case here. It says new levels of storytelling production directed by Hollywood motion capture actor Andy Serkis. Okay, so he might not be playing a character, but he is directing at least some of the cutscenes. Advanced combo systems unleash seamless transitions between attack stances, defensive counters, super styles, and aftertouch controls. Aftertouch is so super styles is in quotes. Aftertouch is also in quotes, but aftertouch is the Apple style we made a new proper noun, which is combining two words and don't have a space in between. So after and touch as one word with the capital T for touch. We'll see what they mean by that. Supports 720p. This is installing about 2 gigabytes, according to the back of this case. Beyond revenge lies redemption. Cursed by a powerful ancient sword, Nariko embarks on a journey of vengeance against King Bohan and his lust for unworldly treasures. With heavenly sword in hand, slash through hundreds of enemies with a whirlwind of attacks, leaving a glorious path of destruction and devastation. Heavenly Sword. Next week is Assassin's Creed with David. It's going to be cool. Think about David. Day of this recording, right now, would have been around the time I would have ended a live stream with him. But he didn't wake up. To be fair, he was up late. And we did say we would start the stream at 9 in the morning. But it is almost noon now. Well, the bar is full. Is that... Okay, there we go. Subtitles on. That is very interesting. That it's just... Start new game. And then here's one option. There's only one. We don't have an options menu. We don't need one. There's only one option that would be in there. Okay.
I should not have been. It was written that 23 years ago, in the year of the fire horse, a deity would be reborn in the body of a mortal man. A savior, destined to unite our people and show us the way to the promised land.
Okay. Another video file. This one is
I was born.
very, very, very low bit rate.
And my people wept. They said I was a portent of doom. Maybe they were right.
I want to go zoom into her eyeball. Okay. Sorry, my television's loud. Yeah, okay. When the frame rate is as low as it is, you don't really get to see the animations all fluidly. Okay, so circle is your stylish movements. Wait, are they all... Well, I guess we don't get to see. Oh, this is Rumbles. It's Rumbles. Does this say DualShock 3 compatible?
My clan believed this.
No, so that was in the update.
In heaven for a deity. No mortal may wield it in battle without its power draining their life. The clan's duty is to protect the sacred weapon. Even in our darkest moments, the sword was never to be used. but I wielded the heavenly sword, savored the grace and
They made a
fury of blows.
a Heavenly Sword movie,
I was offering for
animated
such power.
direct to Blu-ray, direct to video movie.
Days ago, I made my fatal choice. The pact is at an end. Now I must pay the price.
You on the eyeball. Well, that was the game. It's over.
I had never been one for prayer. The gods seldom listen. There was a time when I would have welcomed death, but now I would walk through hell for a chance to change this.
Sick, staring straight into the circle. Where's my sword? Havoc's physics in this cutscene really going to town on her hair. They didn't have tress effects yet.
Taken me now. Please. Send me back. Let me go.
It's like her hair is tentacles moving on
Without
its
me, they
own.
will perish. Answer me. I am not ready to die.
Audio
Not
is
yet.
behind the visual. Not in sync. Okay, this is very strange as a main menu. Yeah, combo list. Square, 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 triangle, square, triangle, 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 square, triangle. That's their combo. That's it. Special features. There's a making of. I am staring at her because I am hoping that this is in-engine, in which I would say this is decently impressive for this hardware for 2007. But I have a feeling this might be a video file. New option. Okay, we do have an aftertouch. Oh, see, they don't. The T, I swear. Look at the back of the case. The T in aftertouch is capitalized. Motion sensors. Camera aftertouch. Motion sensors, like you do some layer shit. So what, in combat, if I start waving this around, does she start swiping in that direction? Ideally. No, this might be an engine. That's pretty neat. Attack 1, attack 2, and counter. Drop object. Circle? Tweak camera left and right. Oh my god. This is a Kingdom Hearts 1, where the camera is L2 and R2. Is the right stick is dodge roll? Okay, yeah, and over on the left, camera / aftertouch. We will at one point turn on camera. It was defaulted to off for motion sensor. We will turn it on at some point. Okay, that's enough wasting time here. Let's play the video game. The Art of Battle. It was the sequel to that book, The Art of War. 5 days ago. Oh, so this game a 5-day journey.
A king from a distant country, seeks the heavenly sword.
Don't we all?
He seeks it as a symbol of his dominance over my clan, and with it, his dominance
All these people
over
have,
the
like,
land.
cat ears.
Bohan has hunted us for months, and he is relentless. My people are great warriors, but we cannot run forever. Kai!
I don't like these drones. I don't like them.
We've got to get to the fort. Now! We'll be trapped like rats in here.
Even rats can become tigers when trapped.
And tigers make great trophies when skinned.
Enough! Climb the walls and keep watch.
As you command, Father.
There's a disagreement on what to do.
What are you
Will this
waiting
test our
for?
protagonists
Barricade the doors.
to prove themselves? Etc., etc. I mean, I don't know. What else are they gonna do? Burn them down. Get some fire going. Damn, those guys were climbing that wall. Pretty crazy, like. Okay. Oh my god. So, where am I? Okay. What was that? Yeah, fixed camera angle. Let's jump. Oh my god, we have to use the ladder? Oh, are we fighting people? There we go. Okay. Triangle is a finisher. So the characters, the enemies, they get this like blue 2000s X-Men movie blur effect thing going on when they are attacking. Okay. Also, her automatically blocking is interesting. See, like I just didn't do anything there. Yeah. It's tough. This is a tutorial area. I don't want to pass too much judgment, but my first thoughts on this combat now are like the buttons do things. But I'm not seeing this guy's just standing there. Hello? He's frozen. I'm not really seeing, like, there is a combo at the bottom. Got our HUD in the top left. Like in the kind of opening, oh, look how cool this is. The frame rate died. They had you press circle to do crazy stuff. And I assume that was like a tutorial of like, hey, this you do attacks and this builds up and then you can do crazy shit. So far we're just beating up guys. Hit combos without taking damage during glyph. Okay, I didn't get to fully read that. Okay, she blocks attacks very generously. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but it does dumb a lot of this down a bit. Okay.
We made it! They're retreating!
Oh, okay.
The fight is ours, clansmen, but the battle still rages.
Yep, okay. Okay.
Shen. He has always been my tutor first, and my father second. My accursed birth and the death of my mother are hard for him. I fear that part of him can never truly forgive me for
There!
that.
Look! Another wave approaching!
Okay, more guys to fight. Sorry, my cat was just yowling to herself like crazy. Alright. Narcville successfully blocks an attack she can counter. Okay. Let's do some just counters. The timing is okay. I don't know if I have to do it right when I hit. Let's just keep doing this. Knock down enemies, yep, we've done that. I think she just kind of like shouldered through that guy. And he ragdolled in the air. Which sometimes I guess I'm just not paying attention enough, but I go to attack one of our homies.
How much longer can we run, Shen? One battle at a time, brothers. One battle at a time.
Well, men, I saw you have honored your ancestors.
Okay, we got 2 glyphs. I think those are just unlockables and stuff. This is a video file. I can tell.
You know why this is happening, don't you?
Now is not the time. We cannot afford to fight amongst ourselves.
Let him speak.
You know as well as I do. We all know who brought this curse down upon us.
I am no curse.
Enough!
This war is of one person's making, that much is true. But that person is not Nariko. This
Come on, Shen. How long have we known each other? Stop hiding from the
is
truth.
King Bohan's war. Even as an arrogant young prince, he was capable of cruelty beyond measure. Now he commands an entire army.
Isn't she cold? We're in the winter.
Together we
There's
die
snow on the
alone.
ground.
And that means all of us. Assassins. Approaching from the forest.
No, assassins are next week.
Listen to me, Guy. I want you to climb the trees and shoot at any soldiers you can see. Can you do that for me?
Twin Twang. Is it playtime? Yes.
Nariko, where do you think you're going?
That's a good question. I would like to know too.
Shh. You've had your playtime. It's Kai's turn now.
Oh, okay. I have a crossbow. And you aim with the right stick, or with the left stick, sorry, but you zoom in and out with the left? Okay. Oh god, this is so loose and twitchy at the same time. Right. Oh my god. No!
Naughty Kai. Yes.
I realized too she's not reloading. Oh. What? It's... Oh my god, it's like Sam Raimi. Where he puts the, he puts a point of view on the arrow in Army of Darkness.
Silly Kai. Silly.
Okay. Okay, well this really does... This is...
Where are those arrows coming from? This one.
so stupid. Okay, I let half of them in. The guy over here. Okay, I think I will just have better luck. Can't aim directly down. Like, this is as far down as you can aim. Wow, that sucked. Okay, so it's cool. It would be cool if they're like, all right, so there are 14 guys here now. This is our fourth guy. Oh, it's hard to tell because I knock them down and then they just get back up. So is the aftertouch thing on the box and in that menu just referring to that arrow thing? Is that a reoccurring hellscape? So it is unlockables. You just do well in combat, and your reward is unlockable. And they're going to tell you this while you are playing, and not like at the end of a chapter. Like, I don't really need to know that I unlocked a special feature right now. Can I pick up a sword? No? Oh, I think I threw something. We'll just say that was 14. Why not?
You may collect the bodies of your men and give them a dignified burial.
Okay. We'll do that.
All my life, I've had a recurring dream. In my dream, I see my father.
Killer.
He is standing above me. He raises the sword above his head. I try to call out to him and tell him to stop, but the sword strikes down. But this night,
That's a normal
it
thing.
wasn't a dream. The sword is now mine to
I
protect.
do that to my kids all the time.
And my life will change forever.
I make them sleep on the floor. Outside. Four days ago. Okay. Wonder how long this game. I think this is about where I stopped. Okay, so let's go into options here and turn this in. Hold in layer position. Wait. It's... Oh, okay. It is just turn... It is... Okay. It is... just doing this. Should I do the same test I did with layer? 3, 2, 1... Yeah, not as interesting. Okay. No jump button is wild. Sorry. She climbs the ladder like an idiot. Like...
Reinforce his troops with catapults. We found a working cannon. Cover us while we
First person
retreat to the west. Then make a break for the eastern cliffs. And above all, keep the sword safe.
Sure.
Don't leave me! Take me with you!
Kai, you come with me!
No, Kai. Go with Father. I'll find you again. I promise.
Oh no. Oh. Targets to shoot. Yes, I see them.
Coming for us. Get ready, Nariko.
There is no... We did a whole section about learning how to zoom in and aim more properly. And we don't get to do that here. Okay. Okay. I see. I see. Oh my god, this is... so... Okay. But there's another? Fuck that guy in particular. Okay. Get it? No? Okay. I like how these are somehow weak points. They look more just like ornamental shields. Large shields. Like cover an entire man's body.
Well done.
Okay. Bam. Okay, getting a better hang of this. It's terrible, but I'm getting a better hang of this. Oh, that didn't count? Why? I hit the thing.
Good work,
Okay.
Nariko.
Now what do I do?
We will make a break for the frozen river. Cover our backs with the cannon, and remember, if you see catapults, head east and don't stop running.
Alright, well, this is a lot of guys to just kill by hammering the square button and just kind of aimlessly firing off. Infinite cannonballs definitely are godsend, right? Yay. Still plenty more.
Time to make a run for it.
Or we could take those out. We could take those out. We did it before. Those are farther away than the ones that were marked for destruction
Now I
earlier.
have to get away. If I'm captured, the Heavenly Sword is lost, and the clan's sacrifice will have been in vain.
Okay, we are escaping the Heavenly Sword. Okay. Cool. Alright, I want to see, can we just run past these guys?
Clean up when you're finished here. I'll be waiting.
What? Metal Gear Solid 4? What? Press X to see a flashback? Alright, it looks like I have to kill these guys. Wait! Because triangle is an attack button and also the counter, you can just mash triangle this whole time and, like, do well because you're countering and attacking? Oh, okay, this is what you gotta do instead. But hey, they'll attack you, so, you know, you gotta be doing this. Whatever. Man, look at her hair. It's just broken. Gate closed behind me. Yeah, her hair is just broken. Okay.
Oh, not her. I ain't sticking around here.
I'm being hit right now. I can feel my controller rumble. I mean, at least I wasn't losing health, but... Man, it's thunderstorming like crazy. Not in the game. Behind me. Oh, it's cropped. You can't see the window, but it's raining like crazy. Okay, just keep going.
Looks like you're out in the cold, Missy. Better run home to Daddy.
I mean, hey, that's not bad. Alright, can we throw this somewhere stupid? So I feel like there's such an insane amount of input delay. And like, she doesn't really want to face the direction that I want her to often. I didn't have any control over that. That bird flew away. I bet I could have thrown a sword at him. This bridge looks rickety. Let's run across it. Guess not. Didn't she have some sort of God of War chain thing with the sword in the intro? Or that was a flash forward. But like, can she use that to grapple over? The chain right there. Oh, not her daddy.
Dear me, such a heavy sword for such a fragile creature.
It is Andy, sir.
Come, child, let me take your burden.
Never! Leave me, Nariko! Get the sword away from here! The line must not be broken!
Perhaps I'm not making myself clear. I have something of yours, and you have something of mine.
Simple one. Always wondering what you have no
I love that.
comprehension of. I see the years since we studied together have taught you nothing.
No! Shut up! Shut up. Actually, Shen, they have taught me that everything comes to he who waits, but quicker yet to he who takes.
Did he only direct the cutscenes that involve him? Because
No, that wouldn't be wise.
it's a significant
That wouldn't be wise at all.
rise in quality of how the camera is positioned and framed these scenes.
Every lifetime has one moment. You stand alone and you see it all so clearly. To save my father's life, I betray his whole reason for living. I know it's death I'm holding now. Did I ever have a choice?
What have you done, Nariko? What have you done?
Master the heavenly sword and defend yourself.
Enough! Bring me that sword.
Okay, I'm here.
If she
Take
still
it.
happens to be attached to it, so much the better.
Heavenly sword can be used in 3 ways: speed stance, rage stance, and power stance. Press any button to continue. I don't get to. Okay. And speed stance, a quick, do moderate damage. Yeah. Oh, she cut it in half. I definitely did not get this far when playing this game before. Blue aura is using speed attack. Okay. If the frame rate was higher, I would have seen more of that. You know what I mean? But we could literally frame by frame that entire animation. Range stance. Well, if it does little damage. Oh, okay, okay. It is the God of War whips. I mean, you barely get to see the animations. You know what I mean? This is another game. Yeah, RPCS3. I would love to see this running. Maybe I'll find a video of someone playing it on that. My computer couldn't run that well. I don't have... My computer's like 8 years old. Maybe I'll find a video of someone playing this game on RPCS3 and I'll either link it or put a segment in this video and credit them or whatever, because I'm interested. I am very interested in seeing this game run. A frame rate higher than 18? Because if this was 60 frames per second, you would be able to see just the sword bits flailing around so much smoother, and you'd be able to actually see them. Like, if they don't have, like, the trails on them, you wouldn't even know that they were moving at all. It's a very button-mashy action game, for what it's worth, too. I started playing the original Devil May Cry again recently, in like the PS4 version of the HD collection. I have the PS3 version of the HD collection on disc, but I started playing that and I was like, oh yeah, they kind of got it right away. Alright, I found heavy stance by holding R1 already. Power stance, I mean, this is what we want. Alright. Hey, how come she doesn't have a normal anymore? She no longer holds the sword as... Or was that oh, it was a different sword. Yeah, but still, that's an entire fighting style that isn't being used anymore. Okay, so if the frame rate as low as it is so hard to really know for a fact. We'll have to find a moment in which there's no enemies, unfortunately, to test this, but can you chain different stances into a combo? Are there combos that are like light, heavy? You know, not like square triangle, but like speed, power, you know what I mean? This is just one of those things where, like, yeah, I can see myself really enjoying this game. If the frame rate was higher, then I could appreciate... Because this game is just a lot of, look how flashy all these attacks are, look how cool you are doing, you know, in this game, but you don't really get to see it and to appreciate it too much. And of course, they want to have a crowd of people watching, mostly off screen, but that's still being rendered, you know? Like, I do think I am canceling and then moving into different stances. I'm mashing square and triangle and then sometimes holding R1. I'm holding L1. And, like, that's cool, but I don't really know what's going on. Like, yeah, you would get used to this. I'm sure power stance breaks the shields, that's what it seems like. Like, but again, it is so hard to tell. Game moves fast, but the frame rate is not suitable for it. You could have a low frame rate in a slower game. You could have a lower frame rate and have a game that is designed knowing that low frame rate is what the game is being run at. Forget what Super FX game it was on Super Nintendo, but it was a monster truck racing game that runs at like 10 frames per second. Something crazy like that. 11. But the game works. It feels like it's going good. And it's faux 3D monster truck stuff. Just because it was designed in a slower way, wider tracks, all that. And Ocarina of Time, one of the best games ever, 20 frames per second on that Nintendo 64. I don't really feel like I notice. I didn't know that, you know what I mean? Till I knew that.
Oh, it is pretty, isn't it? Yes, I like that. I like it a lot. Oh, please give it to me, or else I'll kill the old man painfully. And I can be quite inventive.
Get the sword away from him!
Yeah, okay. I like Andy Serkis.
The sword does have power. I can feel it. In fact, I'm counting on it. If what is written is true, its power will soon drain my life force and it will kill me.
Also, man, her outfit design doesn't seem to match her clan, her tribe, her whatever. Dodging arrows pretty well. "3 days ago." There must be something that happens after that intro. Oh, yeah, this part here.
You made me not care. What have you done to me?
We've inflicted you with the pain of Havoc physics. Poorly implemented Havoc physics, I guess, to be specific. To give that middleware some respect. It was good in Breath of the Wild. Game came out 10 years after this one, but... Oh, are each node on this a different... Okay, I like that structure. You have the ability to know, oh, can we, like, hop into the escape, right? I think you can. This chapter is longer. Okay. I want to do a quick Google. How many chapters in order? 6. Okay. This one had, what, 6 encounters? This one has... It says 11. Okay. Well, actually, the whole game, 129 divided by 3, that's what? 43? 43, you know, individual encounters. Okay, the game doesn't seem like it would be crazy long or anything like that. Let's begin chapter 2, but I think I've seen enough. I'll probably play more for that other video, but I would kind of want to replay it and capture not like this.
It's tasty.
The
It's a
others.
very convincing worm.
Father, where are they?
Gone.
Dead?
Not dead. Gone.
Gone where?
Master Shen said I must hide.
And did you?
Yes. No. Well, a bit.
Please, Kai, you have to tell me what happened.
I got bored. I climbed a tree. I saw those soldiers again.
put this weird worm down?
And some of the others.
Did you see where they were taking them?
Don't eat the worm. Some things I just cannot watch. I'm sorry. Ugh, look at the crazy ass macro blocking on this. Does that show up in the video as well as it does on my TV?
Bohan has ravaged its beauty with his mark of corruption.
Ugh.
I can feel the suffering of my father and our clansmen there, at Bohan's mercy.
Hey, if Ninja Theory is now not owned by Microsoft, maybe they can do a remaster of this game. That's the thing, Sony just doesn't care about anything that isn't the big new thing that they can make and sell. They don't, to fund a remaster of this probably doesn't seem worth it.
We may need you to play Twing Twang.
Yes, Noriko. We'll find a place to hide. Won't we?
She got an imaginary bird? Was the worm and the bird both imaginary? I looked away when she went to go eat that thing. Right, I went to go use the right stick to... this. Oh god. Hey, it's Final Fantasy X.
What in hell is that? Cut the ropes!
This was the stage in PlayStation All-Stars of the Battle Royal. Okay, so this is them being like, fucking God of War was sick, wasn't it? This is them being, God of War was fucking sick. God of War 3 hadn't even come out yet. Oh, okay. So you unlock combos over time, which makes sense. I mean, you wouldn't want just to be able to find the one thing you're going to use over and over. Be at the beginning of the game, right? I will say this, having played, you know, I feel like enough of this game to really understand its combat and game structure and all that. I think this game is fine. They built themselves a combat system, a suite of mechanics that in theory and somewhat in practice work really well together. And to their goals, right? You can tell, like, just the running across the ropes was, I think, the big dead giveaway. Cinematic. That's just what they're going for. Cinematic for everyone that buys the game to be able to do. Nothing intensive, nothing that is... They don't want you to fail something. You know what I mean? So for this combat, it is a lot of... You can just mash the buttons. I mean, they tell you, when you're knocked in the air, mash the fucking button. Shake the controller. You know, your counter button is just one of your attack buttons. If you are facing a guy and he is attacking you, you'll just counter him if you're mashing triangle. You know, and there's nothing inherently wrong with that. For me, that wants a bit more of a challenge, I would like all of these guys to be attacking me a la Ninja Gaiden Sigma more. I mean, if I were to rank the action games we played so far, which has only been those two, we recorded Assassin's Creed already, but I'm not counting that. Ninja Gaiden Sigma still stands head and shoulders above this game, easily. And hey, part of that is it has a frame rate that matches the speed of the game. That's this game's biggest flaw. They built themselves a giant God of War 2 spectacle. And they built it on hardware that could not handle the big three. This generation, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, those two machines, and on PC as well. PC was struggling at this time. Big three. This console generation had three gigantic things that were kind of general audience expectations. higher resolution. We are in HD. Throw away your tube television. Get yourself a flat screen. You know, a nice 720p TV. Hopefully, there were HD TVs that were sub 720, like in the 600s. Weird resolutions. Sometimes not even 16:9 aspect ratios, if they were more monitor-esque. But high resolution. Okay. Despite being on television technology that made them look worse than Gran Turismo 4 on the PlayStation 2 on your standard CRT television. In many ways, gaming will never look better than that one game on a CRT, in my mind. You know what I mean? There are plenty of PS2 games that just look phenomenal on era-appropriate display technology. We're in... Right now, this game represents the worst time for television hardware besides, I guess, the 50s, right? Anyway, resolution. Graphics quality themselves. More polygon counts, more particle effects, more effects in general. The lighting's gotta be real time. That's how you get all these weird blocky shadows in the cutscenes, because it's not good. But for the performance that they're even able to do, that's the best that they can do with the quote-unquote self-shadowing. And then complexity in your overall game world and design. We have to have these large vistas. We have to have these huge crowds of people cheering your enemies on, or you, really, you know what I mean? A crowd of people. I mean, there are people down in the bottom right corner. Those are 3D character models. They're fighting, or they're just they're not fighting. They're just kind of standing around. Those guys were there while we were fighting on top of this rock. That's just eating away resources. But that's the expectation. And all three of those things combined conflict with one another, right? You could take a PlayStation 2 game and run at 720p, no problem on this hardware, right? Even 1080p if you were really, like, focusing hard and the game wasn't God of War 2, I guess. I haven't played the HD collection of God of War 1 and 2, to be fair, so I don't know how Blue Point did with those. But you understand what I'm saying, right? All three of those things together strain the resources of this hardware, and then the games just suffer because of it. But because there is an expectation from general audiences wanting to see all three of those things at the same time, we just get into an era of games that just look and run like shit. This game is neat, but it looks and runs like shit. You know what I mean? It just does. Unfortunately, you know, if you think about, like, they would never do this, but, like, imagine if, the PlayStation 3 was standard definition. What if they're like, you know what if they did a Wii situation, but had the high graphics capabilities and the high, the CPU usage, to have these complex game worlds, but still we're at, 480p, 480i, that's fine. You get yourself a nice S-video cable and all that jazz. You got component cables, I'm sure. It'll look nice, and then they would run awesome. But television technology at that time was moving in that direction, hell or high water. There was no stopping it. Man. There is a test that I want to do for some games, and I want to do some research first. So I'm not just blindly picking games and wasting my time here, but this machine, in fact, actually, let me just do it now. That was Heavenly Sword. This machine here, known as the PlayStation 3, has a lot of resolution output options. The 360 also had a lot of resolution output options, but they were more monitor-like in the sense that they supported weird resolutions. I have a laptop that's like 736. Let's see here. Video settings. Oh, no. That's for Blu-ray. Display settings. We want custom. If we were to set this game to 480p and run it, gonna look terrible on my television. I'll see how it looks on OBS. Yeah. Let's run this game again and see how this performs. A little sneak peek at a video test I want to do showing games, because I have at least one game that I'm aware of that runs at 60 frames per second if you don't have the thing run at 1080p. But it's on a system level. You have to tell the PlayStation you don't support 1080p. And then it runs at a higher frame rate. That is Cars International. Yes, that's right. Disney Cars. I want to go back to that end chapter 1 fight with the crowd. And we'll take a look. Let's see. I will say, hey, this screen here doesn't look bad at standard definition. Granted, that's the other thing too. I am smoothing this out with a processor box, post-processing box. But if I squint hard enough, I can see its weird aliasing smoothing idea, kind of making it look a little bit fugly. Okay. I'll have to do a frame by frame. This is a video file. Oh, we can't skip this? Oh no, we can. Again, it's loading.
Bring me that sword! If she still happens to be attached to it, so much the better.
There is such a crazy input delay in this game that I forgot to mention. Yeah, no, I mean, maybe it's just because I'm now paying way more attention to the animations. Like, it might be at a higher frame rate, but it doesn't really feel like it.
Treat it with respect. It's the heavenly sword.
I see you. That's right. You need to be in speed stance in order to counter. I made a point of saying that. Anyway, that's Heavenly Sword. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, next week, the final week in July, will be Assassin's Creed. An interesting game that also has some performance issues. We'll talk about that then, I think. I don't really remember how much we talked about it. The next month, there will be 4 more titles. Again, every single Friday, new episode, new video on the channel on the PlayStation 3. But hey, spoilers, I don't think it's quite over after August with the recent news that has happened. Don't tell anyone. Like and subscribe if you'd like, and I would like, so please do. I'll catch you next time. And, outro sword.